Yes, Prof. Nurlisa, thank you very much from where you are from Medan. And yeah, Medan, not Medan, Medan is it? No,
Medan
Me-
Prof.
ya, ya. Dah lama
Usu.
tak ke sana, sampai lupa.
It, itulah
Thanks.
sampai lupa. Hmm.
Thank you for your time today. Just before you start, I just like to remind the breakout five presenters. Yeah, I reminded breakout four regarding do not be absent during the post-conference session on Wednesday. Okay,
Hmm.
the last conference in London, many of the virtual presenters were surcharged. Okay, unless you've got lots of money, we don't mind. Okay, but we are giving you the last chance. Please attend the post-conference on Wednesday, where we will go through one by one tutorial. The main idea is that uh, you are in compliance so that you won't be surcharged. Because if you are non-compliance, you will be surcharged. There will be no, we will not accept any reasons and so forth. Especially when you do not attend. Ah, okay. We feel sorry for you, but then again, that is the rule of the game. Okay, right. Please be reminded. Okay, Prof. Nurlisa, over to you.
Yes, Prof.
Yes, carry
Now
on.
is my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning for everyone. Welcome to the conference of the quality of life. And first of all, I would like to thanks to the community, especially to the Professor Yusuf for inviting me as a breakout chair for today's for these sessions. And I hope everyone is in a good health and in good spirit for our presentation today. For today's session, there will be six presentations. For your information, you will be given 10 minutes to present. And if you exceed 10 minutes, I will have to cut your presentation. There will be an additional 5 minutes for the QA and sessions. So without further ado, let us start our session today with the first presentations. And I would call the Diana Suzena Muhammad Shah to make a presentation. The floor is yours, Diana.
Thank you.
10 minutes.
Thank you so much, Ibu Prof. Dr. Nurlisa Ginting. So, hi, Assalamualaikum, everyone. My name is Diana Suziana binti Muhammad. I'm from Akademi Pengajaran Bahasa UiTM Shah Alam. Let me share my slide first, please. All right, Ibu Prof. Nurlisa, can you see my slide? Yes, all right. No worries.
Yes.
Okay, again, assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. So my today's topic is on educational chatbot in language teaching and learning in Malaysian universities. All right. Okay, so basically, this is actually a study that have been conducted a few semesters. All right, we would like to see whether chatbot could be the assistant for all the instructors, especially in Akademi Pengajian Bahasa, because we have a lot of topics to teach in English, and then sometimes we do not have a lot of time to elaborate some of the topics because we have only 2 hours class per week. All right. So this is one of the ways that we can help the students to get through one or two topic. All right. So yeah, we use chatbot in class. Okay, so basically for this particular study, all right, the study focuses at Malaysian students' awareness, all right, on the awareness, usage, and also the expectation of chatbots, whether they love to use chatbot, whether chatbot could help them, all right, to enhance their performance in class as well. Okay, so we have 101 students across Klang Valley institution, all right, we have Taslian, we have nursing students, we have business and engineering students across Klang Valley, like I mentioned just now. All right. So we would like to look at the awareness, whether the students somehow recognize the chatbot potential. All right. However, from this study, we can say that there's still limited use of chatbot in language learning. All right. And then most of the chatbot that we would like the students to, to learn or to use is actually desire for grammar, pronunciation, as well as vocabulary practice. Okay. All right, so there are three key areas that I have in my literature review. Number one is chatbot in language learning. All right, like I mentioned just now, chatbot is only an assistant. All right, it is a supplementary agent. All right, in second language acquisition. So the instructor in class could not use chatbot as one of the main teaching and learning tool. It is going to be only the assistant, because you are the instructors. You are going to teach. All right, chatbot we have the students, for the additional information. So the main ideas should be taught in class. Chatbot is going to just be your assistant. Okay. Number two, learner's perception. I would like to see on the whether the student could somehow accept that chatbot is actually being used nowadays in class. But again, it goes back to the ideas that chatbot is only an assistant. And then, yeah, on Malaysia context. Okay, so basically, I have done a research on this before, but I compared two universities. All right, one is in Malaysia, UiTM Malaysia, and the other one is from Indonesia, Universitas Dinamika. So we can say that from the result, all right, 81.5% respond positively that chatbot is an assistant for them to learn English language, while 54.5% also from UiTM Malaysia somehow responds positively. All right, and then reason why the reason why we have this all positive response, because chatbots somehow provide instant feedback. All right, and definitely it improve academic response, reduce psychosocial strain, where we can say that some of the students are very shy to present in class. Some of the students are very shy to ask questions. Hence, they can use chatbot. All right, they have all the question in mind. They just need to type the question via the chatbot, and the chatbot will somehow provide you with the answer. So it helps them to learn better, because yeah, they are very introvert. They couldn't ask the lecturer in class. They feel shy. All right. And then the last one, somehow, chatbot also provide interactive gamified tasks. Okay. Next, sorry. Okay. So these are the things that I put in my literature review as well. All right. We can say here in 2015 2025, the education blueprint of Malaysia somehow advocate globalized online learning. So yeah, all the lecturers, all the teachers, all the instructors in Malaysia, basically, we need to also implement online learning. All right. And then in 2021, we have this HEDP launch, Higher Education Digitalization Plan, coordinates infrastructure development. We have Polytechnic Digital Agenda in 2023 to 2027. Why? It accelerates TVET adoption in AR, VR, Metaverse. And then the last one, this is the pioneer of all. We have Premier Digital Tech Institution Tech Club. This is the AI faculty at UTM. In UiTM, we have also AI faculty. We call it Center of Innovative Delivery and Learning. We have been working together in CIDL for quite some time, since 2019, right? Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Okay, so for this particular research, we use mixed method design, where we have structured survey via Google Form, and we also provide them with the semi-structured interview to triangulate the data. Okay. Again, yeah, the sample profile is 101 students from universities in Malaysia. We have public and private universities from nursing, accounting, TASA, applied linguistic, engineering, and media studies students. Okay. All right, so let's take a look on these data. All right, 42 from 101 students, 42 students are from private university, and 59 are from public university. And then we can look here, 75% of the students somehow mentioned that they are familiar with chatbot function. And then they agree, 49.5% agree that somehow chatbot, it can understand human-like interaction. They have the human interaction capacity. And 25.7% strongly agree they have high confidence in chatbot knowledge, right? So the next one, we are looking at the current usage pattern, all right? 27% strongly agree somehow chatbot could enhance their performance, all right? 39.6% agree, okay? And then we have neutral, we have disagree, we have strongly disagree. And from this particular ideas, we can somehow sum up that 65.3% of students use chatbot for language learning. However, we can say that it's going to be emerged in few years, but not yet widespread. I believe because the instructor themselves, they are not capable of come up with this chatbot. Maybe because they do not have enough ideas on how to develop chatbot. Okay, so from my interview data, we can say that these are the students' expectation. We have 3 emerging themes. The first one is support for lecturer. So like I mentioned many times just now since the beginning, chatbot is the assistant for the instructors. All right. If you could see there, I have extracted the ideas from my students. Chatbot can help us revise simple grammar rules so lecturer has more time. Okay. And then number 2, enhance engagement, where chatbot would somehow provide you with immediate feedback. So my student somehow wrote, when chatbot replies instantly, I feel more motivated to practice. And then the last one is personalized learning, where they can somehow practice at own pace without embarrassment. They can check the chatbot every time, everywhere. All right. So these particular students somehow mentioned, I like practicing pronunciation. I don't feel embarrassed repeating words many times. So, yep. Basically, what we can say from this, somehow when it comes to chatbot, you need to make sure that the chatbot somehow adapt or tailor to the individual learning style. You know your student very well, so you need to make sure that when you create your own chatbot, when you create the chatbot, it is somehow parallel or aligned with the student's proficiency as well as the attitude characteristic. It will help the student to learn better. And number 2, interactive elements. It is good for you to always how am I supposed to say, embed, right? Tracking, storytelling, as well as reward to sustain motivation. And the last one is pedagogical integration, where chatbot in lesson plan are only a pre-class prep and post-class reinforcement. I mentioned during our first minutes of presentation just now, chatbot is only an assistant to the instructor. It is not going to be the main, it's not going to replace you. All right, that's all. Prof, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, Diana.
No
It's a
worries.
very, it's a, it's a 10 minutes sharp. Okay, is there any question from the floor? Yeah, there is no one from the floor. Is giving a question for Diana. Okay, Diana, after you have your research using especially using a chatbot, I would like you, could you elaborate what is actually do you think makes a chatbot most helpful for student learning language? The most helpful, yeah. Could you
most
explain to
capable.
us what is actually after you most helpful for this for student when after they are using this chatbot?
Okay, so I've created the chatbot, Prof. The name of my chatbot is LexiBot, where the LexiBot somehow provide the students to learn contextual clues. Contextual clues is when you use contextual is actually for you to get the ideas of unfamiliar words. So after I ask my students to try using that use that particular Lexibot, my students somehow mentioned my Lexibot somehow helped them to understand because of the pictures, because of the videos provided in that chatbot. So basically, when it comes to the chatbot, it is good for you to always provide them with something interesting, videos, pictures, and fancy elaboration, because we are dealing with Gen Z, Prof.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
And is there any, I think, when you, I think, there is a question from others from the floor. Hold on a second, we wait for others participants. Oh, everybody's sleeping.
No lah, because I present that clear, Prof. Chair.
And when I think when you I think how about the after you already tried your chatbot, what do you call it, your personal chatbot for the students, and how about the others lectures?
Others
They are
lectures.
using this yes,
Okay.
because this is a specific, and what do you when after you make a research, then uh, is there any things, I mean, when you make a research, do you also have a research or a question on the others lectures for using the chatbot?
I compared with Universitas Dinamika, and I
Yeah.
am now working closely with Universitas Terbuka Indonesia, Bu, as well as Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta. So we would like to see whether the usage of chatbots in Indonesia is as many as Malaysia. And then I am one of the fellow of Center of Innovative Delivery Learning. I have given a lot of talk so far, more than 5, talk, all right, to all the lecturers across your ITM on how to create chatbots. So basically, inshallah, Ibu, by 2026, we believe we're going to have a group of, a school of chatbots among our your students.
Okay, I think that's a very interesting
Thank you, Bu.
research, and also
Alamak, Bu, you are muted, Bu.
sorry, you already start make a collaboration with all the many university, and I think I wish you to good luck and successful on these projects. Okay,
Thank you so much.
thank you very much for
Thank
this
you. Assalamualaikum, Bu.
presentation. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, the next sessions I will call Ibu Nurfidah Muhammad. Oh, okay.
Yes, Prof. I'm here.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ibu. I think we will start your session. The floor is yours, Dr. Nurfidah Muhammad. Please, the floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Thank you so much to Prof. Dr. Nurlisa Ginting as a chairperson for these sessions. I am Nurfidah Muhammad from the Center for Nursing Studies, University Technology Mara, Puncak Alam Campus. And today I will be presenting a review title, Nurse-led Self-Care Interventions to Improve Quality of Life in Heart Failure Patients, a scoping review. My colleague is Dr. Zamzaliza from the same center, Prof. Dr. Chong Mei Chan from University Malaya, and Abu Bakar from the Faculty of Nursing, Airlangga University, Surabaya. As an introduction, heart failure is a chronic progressive condition affecting more than 64 million people globally. So despite the advance in medical treatment, patients continue to experience fatigues, dyspnea, and emotional distress that severely impact their quality of life. So, effective management relies heavily on patients' self-care behavior, things like taking medication correctly, monitoring symptoms, and seeking timely help. Given nurses' close and continuous interaction with patients, nurse-led self-care intervention play a key roles in empowering patients to manage their illness. So this scoping review aims to examine nurse-led self-care interventions to improve quality of life and identify research gap for future studies. Previous studies have shown that consistent evidence supporting the nurse-led approaches where the nurse-led intervention significantly enhance the self-care behavior symptoms, monitorings, and quality of life among heart failure patients. Previous study by Conterly et al. To 2024 reported a 31% reduction in hospital readmission and 20% improvement in mortality among patients receiving transitional nurse-led self-care. Similarly, other studies found that home-based nursing intervention improves self-care, which was strongly correlated with better quality of life. So these findings suggest that structured nurse-led programs can significantly enhance both clinical and patients' reported outcomes. We move on to the methods of this study. We followed the AQoL and O'Malley 5-stage scoping review frameworks. Our research strategy include databases such as Scopus, Science Direct, ProQuest, CINAI, and Web of Science using a keyword like self-care, heart failure, nurse-led interventions, and also quality of life. Studies were included if they focus on nurse-led intervention with aim at improving quality of life among heart failure patients. We accepted all design and also settings and involved 2 reviewers independently screen these studies, extract data, and resolve disagreement through consensus. So a standardized form captured study characteristic, intervention types, quality of life instrument, and the outcome. Let's move on to the results of the review. So from the totals of 1,288 records identified, 1,263 titles and abstract were screened. After applying the inclusion criteria, 158 full text articles were assessed and 15 studies met all the eligibility requirements. Okay, so basically, we are using a preferred reporting item for systematic review and meta-analysis, extension for scoping reviews, flow diagram summarize this selection process. So most excluded because of lacks of clear nurse component or did not measure the quality of life outcome. So at the end, only 15 studies were involved in this scoping review. Next, I will start by highlighting the result for the instrument used to assess the quality of life. So across the 15 studies, several tools were assessed to measure quality of life. The first one, the Minnesota Living with Heart Failure Questionnaire, was the most common and remain the gold standard for assessing heart failure patient, were involved of 7 studies from this review. Next, the Kansas City Cardiomyopathy Questionnaire used in 3 studies, and SF36, where it is a general used in 2 studies. As a discussion, the Minnesota Livings of Heart Failure Questionnaire was most frequently used and remained the gold standard for assessing heart failure specific quality of life. And the KCCQ provided broader insight into physical limitation and also the social functioning, predicting hospitalizations and mortality, whereby for the SF36, it is a general tool allow comparisons of quality of life across different chronic conditions, and findings from these supports need for a core outcome set combining disease specific and also generic measure to enhance comparability in heart failure research. Next, let's look at the types of the study design include. So, in terms of the study design, 10 study were randomized control trials. 4 were quasi-experimental and 1 was a single group pilot study. So most studies were RCTs and supported as from the previous study, where it's providing strong evidence that the nurse-led self-care program can improve outcome among heart failure patients. For the quasi-experimental study and also pilot study, add real world and feasibility insight from the result. And positive result across diverse design confirm that effectiveness and adaptability of nurse-led intervention. Next, moving on to the next result related to the structure of the interventions program. So the intervention were mainly categorized into 3 types. So the first one related to the education focused program, so which offer individualized teaching on symptom management, medications, diet plan, and also action plans to patients, where it often reinforced with a follow-up call among patients with heart failure. So the second one, it is a transitional care models where it combined discharge education, home visit, and phone follow-ups to support early symptom recognition. Early symptom recognition means that patients develops dyspnea, maybe patients develop edema in their feet and so on. And also the duration and outcome programs, it lasting 4 to 12 months. It shows that the most sustained improvement self-care and the quality of life. So previous studies also support the result from this searching, where the education programs also focus on the individualized teaching and follow-ups, improve quality of life, and reduce patient readmissions to the hospital. Whereby for the transitional care models, it combining discharge, home visit, and follow-ups, also proven that improve quality of life and reduce 30 days of readmissions to the hospital. And lastly is about other studies also said that longer multi-component intervention, so it will improve the outcomes among patients with heart failure. As a conclusions, this review show that nurse-led self-care intervention program can significantly improve self-care symptom recognitions and quality of life among heart failure patients. So these programs are versatile and effective across diverse design and healthcare settings, and future studies should standardize the protocol and adopt care outcome set to strengthen implementation and long-term evaluation.
Okay, Dr. Nurlisa.
Yeah, here are the references. Thank you
Yes.
so much for your attention.
Thank you very much for the presentations. Is there any question from the floor? Please, because I think this is very interesting literature research. Yeah? It's very what do you call it? Huge.
Thank
Yeah.
you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. If there is no one, maybe I would like to just raise a question after you already make a literature review on these topics, especially on the what do you call nurse-led self-care intervention and also
Yeah.
quality of life. Yeah.
Yes, Prof.
Okay. Could you explain us what is what if actually you already after you already make a research, especially on the quality of life on this specific patients, because you mentioned about the heart failure patients. After you already make a
Review.
review, yes,
Okay.
and what is actually the result on that? Because
Right.
in the presentation I couldn't catch this
Okay.
after you already make a
Okay.
research. Okay,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, Prof, for the maybe the questions. So basically, heart failure patients, heart failure is means that the end stage of any heart diseases. So in Malaysia, now increasing numbers of patients with heart failure. So I did the scoping review. So from the result of this scoping review, I proceed with the next phase of my PhD study, which is involved of the quantitative study among 200 heart failure patients to look to identify the level of quality of life and also the self-care, including medication adherence. And following that, following the quantitative study, I did a qualitative study among 8 heart failure patients. So after getting all the information from the quantitative and also the qualitative study, I managed um, to develop a heart failure module among for nurses use to treat patients with heart failure. So managed to complete all 3 phases of the study. So now I am waiting for my viva.
Okay. Uh, that's a very interesting. But could you explain to us what kind of quality of life that you actually um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you use it in your research. After you
Okay.
make this scoping research,
Okay.
I believe that you already get one is
Yes.
what kind of quality of life that you want
Yes.
to study, and then also the intervention of this step
Yep.
of yes. I think
Yep.
the quality of life. That's actually maybe you can explain to us what kind of
Okay.
quality of life.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Prof. So basically, from the scoping review, I have decided to use the one of the quality of life instrument, which is Minnesota Living of Quality of Life. So I'm using this uh, to look into the level of quality of life. So the study shown that patient with heart failure is proven among 200 sample, it's proven that they have only moderate quality of life. Because of patient with heart failure, they always comes to us with the symptoms of dyspnea. It means that patient having difficulty in breathing at home, and they will sleep using 2 pillows at home because of shortness of breath. And it show that at the end, it show that patient after giving interventions, it show that it increased their quality of life and also self-care.
Okay, thank you, Nafrida Muhammad, and good luck. I wish you to have a successful on the fiber. Yeah?
Thank you so much, Prof. Thanks
Yes.
again, all the committee for the AQoL 2025 Cherating. So sad
Okay.
couldn't join there. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I think so. We come to the third presentations. I call Mr. Muhammad Afzi. Mr. Muhammad Afzi, in senior Mr. Muhammad Afzi.
Yes, Prof.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And the floor is yours, Muhammad Afzi. I think so. 10 minutes for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, can you guys see my slide?
Not yet. Oh, okay. Yes. Please,
Okay,
you could
okay,
start.
okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all of you. Okay, so my name is Hafzi from Malaysia Institute of Transport Mitrans UiTM Shah Alam. I also represent the Social Security Organizations of Malaysia, PERCASO. And today I would like to present a part of my PhD studies entitled Development and Validation of the Commuting Safety Management Coordinator. I would also like to acknowledge my co-authors here, Jarun Baka from PERCASO and Indonesia, Dr. Ahmad Kushairi, and also Associate Prof. Dr. Wan Mazlina Wan Muhammad from Mitrans as my supervisors and co-supervisors. Okay, so as a background to this study, as you can see here, this is the statistics of fatal commuting accidents in Malaysia. For your information, commuting accidents is defined as an accident involving workers traveling to and back from their work, or any accidents occurring during the authorized recess, such as lunch. During lunch, you have an accident during traveling, or accidents during work-related business things. For example, attending conference and whatnot, they are involved in accidents. It is also considered under commuting accidents. So if you can see here, the number of commuting accidents in the country is actually increased quite significantly. I think for the past decade, around 71%. And from these statistics, it shows the fatal accidents. And if you can see back, for example, if you look into 2023, the number of fatalities involving workers in Malaysia is around 1,060 fatalities based on PERCASO's data. And from here, you can see like more than 70% of the fatalities is actually on commuting accidents. So that is why this particular research focusing on commuting accidents is because it's a big issue to the country. And if we compare this number of fatalities to the national road fatalities, just information for all, the number of road fatalities in Malaysia is around 6,000 yearly. So if you take like 750 fatalities back in 2023, if you compare to the national fatalities, it is around 10 to 15% of the national fatality. So that means this is quite a pressing issue. In addition to that, the financial cost of this commuting accident is projected to be approximately 2.7 billion lah. So basically, Malaysia is losing 2.7 billion because of the commuting accidents or commuting fatalities that is happening to our workers lah. All right. So because of that, based on the recent literature, not really recent, I think like 10 years ago by Aziz and also Nordin, it has been identified that one of the main reasons for the rise of commuting accidents in the country is because of the lack of commuting safety management in the workplace. And according to Nordin also, he said that employers should have a moral obligation to implement a commuting safety management practices. So that is why this study focusing on developing and validating a commuting safety management coordinator module. Just for your information, this is my second objective for my PhD lah. Okay. Okay, according to the literature reviews, I've searched through all the literatures regarding on how to develop a training modules. So most of the literatures pointed towards these two particular models. The first is Design and Development Research Framework, and the other one is the CIDIC Module Development Model, which is more suited for Malaysian context. So based on the literature reviews, it has been shown that from the empirical studies that the integration of DDR with SMDM, which is a CIDIC module, produces models that are pedagogically sound. So based on that, based on these particular literature reviews, have integrated the concept from DDR and also for the SMDM. So based on this has become the theoretical framework of my study. So for this study, there will be three main phases. Phase 1 on needs analysis, and then phase 2 on design and development, and the third one on the evaluation of the module. So if you look into here, for this particular paper, I'm only covering until phase 3 evaluation, but only on the validity testing on the second point, not on the pilot study yet or on the effectiveness evaluation yet. Okay, so for the methodology, just to make things easier for all of you to understand, this particular methodology, for each methodology, I just go straight to the findings to make it more understandable. So for this particular study, I use the DDR method on 3 phases. Phase 1 on needs analysis, phase 2 on module development, and phase 3 for phase 3 for evaluation. There's a typo there. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so for the phase 1 needs analysis, we have developed and validated 28 items committing safety management questionnaire consisting of 7 main domains on the policy, planning, risk assessment, organizing until continual improvement. These particular items were developed based on previous studies on OSH management system, because in literatures there is lack of studies on committing safety management. So that is why we use the baseline from OSH management practices. And then from there, we develop and adapt, as well as referring to the recent ISO management system on committing, which is ISO 39002 and also ISO 39001. So from this questionnaire, we surveyed about 30 respondents who serve in OSH. OSH is Occupational Safety and Health within their respective organization. Why OSH personnel? Because they know a little bit about the safety questions. Because if we interviewed or administer the questionnaire to human resource personnel or other personnel, would not be accurate enough for them to answer. So from these studies, we found out that about 15% of the companies is actually adopted a low level of community safety management, which is very low. Therefore, for the phase 1 needs analysis, it strengthens this particular module development, that it is a need to develop a CSMC module in order to improve the committing safety management practices in the workplaces. Okay, for the second phase, which is the module development, if you can see here, there are quite a number of processes, starting from goal setting, content selection, strategy selection, until the completed draft module. I will not go very details on each one, but I just wanted to highlight that based on these methodologies by the CDIC module development, for module development, we have developed 11 subunits or 11 submodules, which consists of, for example, this one, if you can see here, for example, Unit 1, the topics on committing accidents, their factors and impacts. So for each topic, there will be a learning objective. There will be a content and also the methods of delivery, as well as the duration of that particular submodule. So overall, it consists of 11 submodules encompassing about 3-day trainings, 3-day training module that we developed. Okay, and the last one on phase 3, which is the module validation. Actually, this is typo. I'm so sorry. Okay, for module validation, we conducted an FGD session. This is an FGD that we conducted last 2 months. Okay, actually we invited 15 experts from road safety and also commuting safety background. However, only 11 experts agreed to participate in this particular FGD. And I'm I become the moderator this particular FGD, and then for this session, initially I presented the full content. Yes.
Yeah, the time
Yeah.
is already.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's already
Yeah,
okay. You just give me 1 minute. Is
yeah,
it okay?
half a minute.
Okay,
In
for
a
a minute. All right.
conclusion, I think you
I'm
go
gonna
to the conclusion.
Okay, I'm gonna speed up. So basically, in
Yeah.
conclusion, okay, this particular module has been developed and validated using the DDR and SMDN approaches. And as I said earlier, there's a limitation for this particular study for this paper because I have not yet covered the reliability testing and also practical effectiveness evaluation. So for future research, we will conduct a reliability analysis and perform case control studies, as well as piloting the module across diverse industries. With that, thank you very much, and very sorry for
Okay,
the
thank you, Muhammad
time.
Hafsi. Very
Yes.
interesting study. Yeah, I think that
Yep.
this is your PhD. Is that
Yeah. This
the
is
PhD?
this
Yeah.
is part of
What
my
stage
PhD.
actually you already?
Come again?
What stage is your PhD? You want
Oh,
to have a 5? Are you still in the second year or
yeah. I'm in my third semester.
Oh,
Um,
okay,
I'm
that's right.
already in my third semester. Yeah, but I have
Okay,
already finished up my first and second objective. This is basically my second objective. Yeah.
okay.
All
Thank
right.
you for your presentations. From the floor, is there any of you would like to raise questions to Muhammad Hafsi? No one? No, everybody busy or sleeping?
Maybe
Okay.
different areas.
Yes. Um, According to your explanations before,
Yeah.
could you explain to us what is actually the method that you used for this study? Because first, I think the overall, I see that you make a questionnaire, and the questionnaire goes to the 30 and then after that I see FGD. That one is actually you need to have an informant, key informant, how many, and then the third one also like that. Could you explain us more detail on your methodology on this your research? Thank you.
Okay, so the methodology that I use is actually the combination of design and development research method and also CDIC module development model, which consists of the three main phases: needs analysis, this one actually, needs analysis, module development, and also module evaluation. Actually, the third one is module evaluation. So it is a mixed method approach because for each phase, it has its own methods. For example, phase one, we use this questionnaire base, which is more on pilot studies, not really on cross-sectional, but more on pilot studies. But for module development, we use the DDR approach. For the module evaluation, this one, it's actually we use the FGD, focus group discussion approach. According to the literature, there should be a minimum of 6 experts to be called for this module validation methods. So we actually invited 15 experts, but only 11 experts agreed, which is sufficient enough to conduct the validity assessment by the FGD. Yep. Only
Okay.
that one. But the next phase on module evaluation, there will be this one. There will be case control studies because we need to administer this module to certain industries. So we have to compare those with the intervention and those without the intervention. So that one will be my next phase of study for my last objective, actually.
Oh, okay. Things after you explain to us, that means that there is a four, I think, a step that you will going on this your study, yeah? Because
Yeah.
that's the after you explain, after the evaluation, you should have you have another step to finalize the your study. Is that right?
The
Pak
last one
Muhammad?
on the the last one is we wanted to know whether this particular module is effective or not to improve the level of committing safety management practices in the organizations. So that is the last one.
Okay, I think that's is a very good if you put it in your paper or your presentations, because that's actually the last key point on your, I think, on your study. Is that right, Muhammad?
Yeah, this one. This is what I said.
Oh,
This
that
is
one.
my future research. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is that any more questions? I think so. The time is already finished. Thank you very much, Muhammad Abzi, and I hope that you will have a success on your study. Yeah.
Thank you, Prof.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Now we come to the session 4. I would like to call Bapak Harun Bakar. I see already you are already in the monitor, and the floor is yours, Bapak Harun Bakar. Your time is 10 minutes. I hope that you could manage it. Please. Yes. Okay. The floor is yours, Pak Harun Bakar.
Right. Terima kasih, Prof. Sorry for the inconvenience. Just to start, so my name is Harun bin Bakar. Just like my colleague just now, I'm also from Perkeso. For this topic, enhancing workplace road safety through the work-related road safety support program, this is actually part of my study also, the one that I did with University Putra Malaysia. And for today, together with my co-researchers, Prof. Madya, Dr. Rusli from UITM, as well as Dr. Yusuf Adinegoro from Indonesia, Public Work, and also Associate Professor Muhammad Rafi Baharudin from UPM. So we are very pleased to share my study with regard to Work Related Safety Support Program, or we call it WRSP. And our goal is simple yet vital. It is to make Malaysia's workplaces and roads safer for everyone. All right. As just mentioned by my colleagues now, especially in Malaysia, the committing accidents is very concerned. And for this year, as mentioned by Perkeso, more than 41,000 work-related road accidents have happening up to June 2025. And according to the Minister of Human Resource, committing accidents is considered as a major fatalities concern, or the main cause of workplace deaths in the country. And these incidents affect not only life, but also productivity, welfare, as well as organizational reputation. And nationally, actually in Malaysia, we are in the final stage of National Road Safety of the Occupational Safety and Health Master Plan. and with certain stage of Malaysia Road Safety Plan 2022-2030, which targeting 50% fatality reduction. And if we look into the globally, initiative like Vision Zero and also praise from European ETSC, Road Traffic Safety Council, shows that employer-led safety programs can actually drastically cut road crashes. But in Malaysia, it's really limited. Workplace road safety intervention has been done. Even the current workplace road safety is more to general awareness, and this is the gap that we like to get from this study. And the aim of this study is to evaluate the effectiveness of the program, what is the road safety support program, and we also like to compare the intervention versus the control. So, on this study, we have a case control quasi-experimental study where we compare certain intervention to the companies and companies without the intervention. And also we try to identify the improved road safety domains and specifically to recommend policy and also practice directions to the industry. The 6 domains that we would like to identify is on the management commitment, systems and processes, the communications, monitoring, a driver and vehicle management, as well as journey management. Just like I mentioned before, the international evidence tells us that structured programs work, such as the one that been done by the Sweden's Vision Zero, as well as the ETSC praise. Those projects both shows that leadership commitment, the risk assessment, and training are key to reducing accidents. And in Malaysia, just like I mentioned, this has been quite limited and often focuses on general awareness, but not on the workplace or organizational systems improvement. That gap actually led to for us to come up with the World-Related Road Safety Support Program, which we prepare a program which combining the expert consultations, the self-assessment, as well as the practical recommendations for organizations of all sizes. And for the methodology, we use the self-assessment tool across 6 domains of work-related road safety, which is the management commitment, the systems, meaning systems and processes, the communications, the monitoring and assessment, the driver and vehicle management, as well as the journey management. And each domain help organizations identify their current level and areas for improvement, and encouraging the continuous learning as well as the accountability. So we have conducted a quasi-experimental study with 40 companies, 20 intervention with the intervention, and as well as 20 without the intervention. And the intervention group received expert consultations, talent improvement plans under WRSP program, which when they did the intervention, come up with the action plan which they have to complete within a period of time, within 6 months. And both groups completed the pre and post program self-assessments, and the data were analyzed using ENCOVA, SPSS 23, and it shows that level of p-value which is very significant. So this design allowed us to determine the true impact of the WRSP intervention. And the findings are very encouraging. For out of that 6 domains, for the organizations that have joined this WRRS program, showed significant improvement in first on safety management, second communication, and the third one is in employee induction. So all those shows the result. And these findings confirm that structured interventions can improve safety culture quickly. Areas such as management, such as the leadership, training, and maintenance shows that it needs require long-term investment and a leadership improvement or leadership involvement. These outcomes actually it mirror the international experience, which I mentioned before on Vision Zero and PRAISE studies, which show that the first improvement often occur in questions and onboarding, and then followed by the gradual change in leadership and monitoring. Improved communication is very crucial. Frequent two-way dialogue always builds trust and encourage reporting of near misses. So enhance employee induction, ensure that new staff understand safe driving and commuting practices from day one. Yep.
Yep. The time is already.
Really?
Oh, yes.
So fast? So
maybe I give you another
sorry.
half a minute
1 minute, yeah?
explain
All right,
the conclusions.
All right, sure. So I go straight to the conclusion.
Yes. Thank you.
So in conclusion, it shows that this program is very effective and also can be scalable model, can be done to other places outside that the industry. It could be from different industry as well. And for the recommendation, we recommend that a stronger leadership engagement, structured training for drivers and supervisors, as well as integration of digital monitoring tools and incentive or recognition programs to encourage adoption. With this sort of recommendation, can always support our Malaysian Road Safety Plan 2022-2030, as well as SDG 3.6 on road safety. In closing, WRSP demonstrates that when we empower organization with the right tools and guidance, we can save life. Even one place, one life at workplace at time, that's very, very good. So thank you very much. Sorry for the time, Prof.
Yeah, thank you, Bapak Harun Bakar, for your presentations. First, is there any from the floor who want to give questions to Bapak Harun Bakar? No one? Okay, Pak Harun, I would like to get a clarification from you regarding about how did you select the 40 companies that took part in your study? And could you explain also what criteria did you use to include them? Because that's very important to get this clarifications for because you study for this select 40 companies. The floor is yours, Pak Harun.
Okay, thank you, Ibu. So this company actually was selected from the companies with highest number of committing accidents reported to Perkeso for the past, especially on work-related road accidents. So from there, we do a simple selection, which we select based on the industry. We divide into 3 industry, which is manufacturing, transportation, as well as the services. And from that, for every 6 company, then we select 1. And we have around 300. Out of that, we get that 40 companies to be introduced with this project, but not all will accept. And from that, based on the certain criteria that we have, so that's why we come with that 20 and that 40 companies actually.
Okay. Okay, Pak Harun. I think that I think when you make a selections on this on the sample of your study, it's very good to have a very clear criteria. And is there any questions from the floor for Bapak Harun regarding his study? I think okay, Pak Harun, it's only one question from me because the time is very limited. Thank you very much for your presentations, and also good luck for your study. Hopefully that you will successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Yes. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, now we are coming to the 5th session, the session part 5th, yeah. I will call Mr. Zhang Weizian. Is that correct?
Yes,
Oh,
Professor,
okay.
I'm here. Okay.
Okay, welcome to the sessions. The time for you is 10 minutes for the presentations.
Okay.
The floor is yours, Mr. Zhang.
Okay, thank you. I will share my slide. Okay, here is my presentation. Okay, thank you. Everyone, good morning. And my research title is the effect of height on cooling of single span, multi-span greenhouse in summer in the Yangtze River Delta region. And there have 6 parts of my report. 1, introduction, literature review, and methodology, findings, discussion, and conclusion. So for the background, okay, project agriculture in the Yangtze River Delta region plays an important role in China's food security. However, the monsoon climate of this region, found by high summer temperature and weak wind conditions, this is challenging for greenhouse climate regulation. So mechanical ventilation can give a partly the solution of this problem, but it is with high cost and high energy consumption. So therefore, improving the natural ventilation and the cooling effect of greenhouse has become an urgent issue to be studied. Greenhouse height is a key factor that influences internal airflow and cooling capacity. And there are two types of greenhouse, single span and multi-span. Studies have shown a notable difference in their cooling performance under the same weather conditions. Changes in height in those structures can change overall ventilation situation. So, examine the effect of height adjustments in both greenhouse type is important. Although this aspect is often overlooked in research. So furthermore, CFD have proven to be a reliable tool for studying greenhouse microclimate. The studies have employed the different turbulence and war models, but there is lack of comparison between model simulation results. So therefore, finding the most suitable model for greenhouse simulation in the Yangtze River Delta region remain a work in process. Okay, this is the background. So our research objectives, the first one is to identify the most suitable turbulence and war models for simulation greenhouse airflow and thermal environments on the Yangtze River Delta region summer conditions. This is the first objective, and the second is to quantify the influence of struggle height on the cooling and ventilation performance of a single span and multi-span greenhouse through CFD simulation. So this is the second objective. Okay. Literature review. So through many literatures, we find the research gap. Okay, first the research gap, although greenhouse spans and height both influence greenhouse microclimates, there is less studies compared their combined effect on the Yangtze River Delta region climate conditions. And the second one is many CFD studies fail to compare turbulence and war models with the experimental data, which reduce the confidence in their results. And the third one is many reports often lack enough context regarding energy receiving plant heights or design implications. So this is our research gaps. And for methodology, we have four methodology. First one is experimental data collection and analysis. Okay, we use weather station, locate the weather station 15 meters from greenhouse in an open field. So record outside data include temperature, humidity, wind speed, and wind direction. So in the greenhouse, we use temperature sensors in different locations, so to record the temperature inside greenhouse. So for the surface temperature of both greenhouse cover and the ground, we also use temperature sensor to collect. For the CFD model, we build a 3D computational demand. That demand was 10 times than the greenhouse. So to do the computation, and we get 3 turbulence wall model combination were so include standard K epsilon, RNG K epsilon, realizable K epsilon, and SST model. So we do the calculation of these 7 combinations. So we find the SST model is the best model for greenhouse simulation in the Yangtze River Delta region. And after that, we use the CFD model to do our simulation experiments. Okay, come to the findings. Okay, for single span greenhouse, compare the simulations at 3.8 meter and 4.8 meter height greenhouse found that increased the height requires when reduced ventilation performance. So we can see this is the single span height greenhouse, and this is the loader greenhouse, and this is for the wind speed and velocity field. So and this is the temperature field, and we can see the log greenhouse have a better temperature field than the hider. And in the multi-greenhouse, we get the upside results. And for multi-span greenhouse, at 4.8 meter height, airflow was more connected, enhancing the air movement power compared to the 3.8 meter. So this is the 3.8 meter, and this is the 4.8 meter. We can see for multi-span greenhouse, the higher greenhouse have a better performance of cooling. Okay, so
Okay,
this
Mr.
is
Zhang,
okay.
your time is already off, and I give you half minutes to explain about the conclusion of your study.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we also do the energy saving calculation. We find we can use our research results. We can save 1,200 kilowatt hours for every thousand greenhouse. Okay, discussion. So we find the different performance for multi-span and single span greenhouse. And we also find the energy saving calculation result. So I think that is my presentation. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Zhang Weizian. It's a very impressive study.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. First, I would like to ask the floor. Is there any one of you to want to give a question? Oh, no one. This like I give a what I call it external. Okay, Mr. Zhang, this is really very interesting research, but I
Thank
would
you.
like I just want to make sure that from your research, you confirm that the lower greenhouse is very good for the single span, using a
Yeah.
single span, yeah, and the
Yeah.
highest greenhouse is very good using a multi-span. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then could you explain a bit about the energy conservations comparing with these two what do you call it, two system, single span and multi spans? Is there any difference? Because I saw in your PPT they have a difference. One is 1,400 and the single span is 1,200. Is that correct, Mr. Zhang?
Yes, yes. Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Could
Okay,
you,
the result based on the calculation. So in the paper we have a equation, and the equation need the different space. So for multi-span, the space is bigger, and for single span, the space is little. So we use different space number to calculate different results. I think that is my answer. Okay, thank you. Sorry, Professor, I cannot hear you.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Mr. Zhang. I think this is very good research. Yeah, I hope that you will success on the continuing this
Thank you.
this research. And I think that's all for your presentation today's, Mr. Zhang. I think we isn't this the presentations because the time
Okay.
because of the
Thank you.
limitation of the time. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dan. See you
Thank you.
again next time.
Okay.
Okay. Now the last presentations I would call Li Zuan. Li Zuan, are you already in the monitor or you still somewhere else?
Sorry, Prof. Li Juan is my student. I will present on behalf of her because she is having her class now.
Oh, okay. It's mean that you
I'm yeah, the co-author of the paper.
just yeah, okay. With Dr. Joseph here.
Yes.
Joseph Boone. Yeah, Dr. Joseph Boone.
Yes.
I think represent the Liz one to make a presentation on the on this research. The floor is yours, Dr. Joseph Boone. 10 minutes for your presentation. Thank you. Please.
Okay. Thank you. Good day to Prof and also our older colleagues here. So I'm represent Li Juan in order to present her title with 5-step English learning model in improving English proficiency of high school students in Jinan of China. Okay, so the problem statement will be English is definitely English is a very important language, but Chinese students are still struggling with their English performance and everything there. Okay, so actually they have their government have the policy like they have over 2,000 hours from primary and to the tertiary levels, but yet okay they are still facing some challenges. Okay, for example, they have the rote memorization, exam oriented teaching, low motivation and engagement, lack of critical thinking and communication practice during their teaching and learning of English. And then one of the solutions that we want to discuss here will be the five-step English learning model. Okay, this is a new model. At first, it's introduced on other subjects. So, Legion is trying to our research here is trying to introduce this model in English after we adapt and make some amendment there. For this 5-step, including start, construct, consolidate, apply, and summarize. Okay, so that's why we call 5-step learning model. And this is our methodology. We choose several classes of students. Okay, we have 6 classes of students, and we take 3 months because there will be one short semester, one semester for high school student in China for 3 months. And then this involves 3 teachers, and each teacher is teaching 2 classes. And for every teachers, they use a traditional way, also the learning model for each class. So that's why 3 teachers, we have 6 classes there. And after they done the class, we do the semi-structured interviews, and also because this is one part of a PhD research actually. Another part would be quantitative, but here we are represent the qualitative only. Okay, so we have semi-structured interviews and few notes and recordings from the class. Okay, and then this is the teacher feedbacks or interview feedbacks from teachers. Okay, we have a positive change there is we can see that student has increased their engagement and autonomy, and also is a shift from teacher-centered to student-centered instruction. And also this one have improved confidence and communication skill of students while they are doing their teaching and learning of English. And for challenge, okay, we see that we need more flexible application activities, and also 5-step learning model because it is a student-centered instruction style. So it will be more time-consuming compared to teacher-centered teaching and learning style. And it also requests for professional development workshop. So before they start, actually my student have give some simple workshop, okay, for few hours to the teachers. And also she provide the notes and everything, including what kind of activity they are going to do, everything to the teachers as well. And this is a feedback from students. Some of the students said that now they have this is a clear and structured model, and also we can see that their grades in reading and writing is improved a lot compared to the traditional one. Okay, and also they have the enjoyment in start and apply stage. And the challenge is difficulty in apply stage due to lack of real life context and also fear of making mistake. So we suggest that we should have more role play and group work to encourage their engagement and also their confidence level. And in fact, we can see that from this model, we can enhance the learning motivation, we can enhance the knowledge internalizations, and also their practical application skill. And this is also support of a constructivist and learner-centered approach. Okay, and it is also long-term language development beyond exam, not only exam-oriented. And this is suggest for improvement. For teacher sides, we suggest enrich the high stage with low risk and high interest tasks. And also we use digital tools for summarize. And for student side, we encourage that they take initiative in summarize and applying the knowledge, and also participate actively in communicative activities. And this is the conclusion from the model. Okay, the 5-step model is a framework that improving English learning in Chinese high school, and it is also promote activity as learning, critical thinking, and also active learning, critical thinking, and also real-world application. So again, this success is depend on teacher flexibility, institutional support, and also continuous refinement. This all is playing very important in order to make the teaching and learning process of 5 steps learning success. And this is the acknowledgement. We thanks for our faculty in order in providing the fund. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Joseph Boon, for your presentations. First, I think I would also ask the floor, give to the floor that is there any question from the floor? They remain silent. Okay, Dr. Joseph, I think this is very impressive. Yeah? This is the first stage of your students for the PhD program.
Yes, true.
Yeah, if I'm asking you, it's really very funny because you are the supervisor. But I think so. Maybe I would like to maybe to raise just a bit. Well, actually, from the result of the result of this the first stage of the study. Do you think that how's actually the change in the student confidence or motivation after applying this model? Is there any improving, or what do you find out? I mean, your student find out.
Yes, because actually in China, their mother tongue is Mandarin, so most of them is like they does not dare or not confident to speak English during the class, even though in the English class. So they now what we can see, since this is a student-centered model, so what we can see after some encouragement, students are having breath, even more breath, or having it's like being encouraged. So they are like that to speak English. Although maybe the English is not that good, but we can see a lot of improvement in terms of their confidence. At least they try. I think it's a good starting point for them.
Okay, I think that's after the first stage of the research, you find out that this is very good step that to make the student more confidence, yeah, more
yes,
having a motivation to speak English. Okay, I think that's all, Dr. Joseph Boon.
Thank you.
We appreciate that you represent your students for this morning session. Thank you very much, Dr. Joseph Boon.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think this is the last session that for this session. First, I would like to thank for all participants, especially for the presenters that 6 presenters that for these sessions. I hope that this discussion is fruitful, and once again, Prof. Yusuf, thank you very much. I think my task is already done. Thank you. I deliver this session again to you, Prof. Yusuf. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you very much, Prof. Nurlisa. Hope to see you in Jakarta on the 2nd of 2026. We will be organizing our conference in Jakarta on the 2nd of January. So that is the curtain raiser for 2026. Okay, we will see you in Jakarta, yeah?
2nd of January.
Yeah.
Yes. I put in my agenda. Okay.
Inshallah. Thank you very
inshallah,
much.
Prof.
Yeah, okay. To the rest of the participants, just a final reminder, please attend the post-conference session on Wednesday if you do not want to be surcharged, because many of the virtual presenters from the London conference were surcharged because they did not attend the post-conference session, whereby we give you the last opportunity for a one-to-one tutorial so that you upload your papers correctly. Okay? Don't give us excuses that you do not know. You have been cautioned many times, and this is the last time that we are telling you, please attend the post-conference session on Wednesday. That is your last chance not to be surcharged. Okay? We will go slowly, one by one. Okay? So if you miss that, we do not know what to do, and we cannot help too much. That is the last opportunity. So can you all switch on your camera, please? Because we need to record it for our YouTube channel. Please, all who are here, please. Again, still got camera shy. You do not like to be on the YouTube channel. Right. Again, thank you very much for all your presentations and for your cooperations, and especially for sticking on with the time, because today is Friday. As you are aware, Friday is the Friday prayers. Again, thank you very much. Hope to see you again, although you're not presenting tomorrow. I hope you all will join us and look at how they present it face to face. Right. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you again, and hopefully to see you in Jakarta on the 2nd of January. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you, Prof.
Bye.
Bye.